good, YouTube? It's your boy 2K the God, my man Sess. Welcome to the Gods of Boxing Talk. Now, for this segment, we want to kind of get a little deep into a problem that's going on in the sport of boxing, and that's too many motherfuckers getting caught cheating. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Of course, in the history of the sport, there's been guys who have thrown fights for the mob. Sonny Liston comes to mind, or for that. They say that he threw the second fight with Muhammad Ali because of the mob. There's been guys a lot of black fighters, not cheating, but they threw fights because they really didn't have a choice throughout the history of boxing. I mean, they was basically like, all right, motherfucker, we're going to kill your ass if you don't let this here white fighter whoop your motherfucking ass.
Yeah.
They was like, okay, well, shit, I ain't got a choice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Person that comes to mind there is Jack Johnson. You've got a lot of guys in the sport recently that are taking P.E.Ds, and they're getting popped for it. There's not so much too many guys getting caught throwing fights, getting caught taking money like Bruce Seldon did against Mike Tyson. Obviously through the fight for money, and also so Don King wouldn't have to worry about making another mistake with Mike Tyson fighting a guy that would possibly knock him the fuck out before making a Evander Holyfield fight like what Buster Douglas did back in 1990. So he said, all right, Bruce, here's this money. Go ahead and go lay down from a punch that don't even land. Go ahead, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, not so much of that anymore. There probably is, but it's not as evident as it was in the past. I still think Eric Molina threw the fight against Anthony Joshua, but it's not as evident as it has been in the past. But more evident, like I said, is motherfuckers getting caught P.E.Ds. We got, in the past, Eric Morales. You've got Andre Berto. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Recently, you got Felix Sturm, Lucas Brown. You've got Alexander Povetkin, who's probably in the spotlight the most for getting caught taking some type of performance enhancement drug. I mean, it's become rampant in the sport of boxing, and ironically, it's become rampant right after Floyd Mayweather mentioned that we need to have random urine and blood testing. Back when he was getting pressured to fight a very questionable Manny Pacquiao. So, as we mentioned in the last segment recently, the dude Andrew Warzik, who was supposed to fight Deontay Wilder February 25th, was caught using an anabolic steroid. And this wasn't even blood testing, fam. It was just piss test. Usually, motherfuckers have enough discernment to basically be able to bypass it in they piss. Like, they're going to take the shit days prior, you know what I'm saying? They're going to try to make sure everything's in order.
Yeah.
Or they're going to actually pick the right kind of P.E.D. to where it's not as evident in the piss, where you got to go through the blood work to actually see what's going on. But this motherfucker obviously didn't do his research. He was probably one of them old-fashioned motherfuckers that like to take it in the ass, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's probably what happened there. He had poor discernment. He got caught for it. So, Sus, man, what do you think? I know you got some words about this, man. What do you think about a lot of these guys getting caught in recent times for performance enhancement drugs, man?
You know what? First and foremost, I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's ridiculous, man. And like I've said in some of our older videos, once again, the onus is on the fans.
Yeah.
Okay? And it's on the fans because you guys will support a lot of these fighters that are being busted. And just like with the Alexander Povetkin situation, you'll find the silver lining and you'll let him off the hook.
Yeah.
And then he'll go on to stretch somebody like Johan Duhapis, and you guys look past these things, with the whole Lucas Brown thing. It becomes ridiculous, man. when, like I said, the fans tend to play favorites, and they don't understand that when you don't properly punish a guy for doing things like this, he's gonna do it over and over again. It's just like dealing with a kid, you know? And a lot of these fans don't seem to care because they favorite this fighter or that fighter, or, you know, they like certain guys, they play favorites. And that is not what boxing is about. When these guys are in the ring and you're cheering for them, absolutely, you cheer for your guy. But when they fuck up, you gotta hold their feet to the flame.
Absolutely.
And that's what's not going on here, man. And I'm tired of it. This is the second Deontay Wilder opponent that we've seen test positive for P.E.Ds. Like I mentioned earlier, you had Alexander Povetkin, and the fans blame Wilder. The fans were mad at Wilder for not wanting to fight. You know, a guy that tested positive for meldonium. I don't care when he took it, how he took it, where he took it. I don't care. I don't care what sample was negative. I don't give a shit.
Word.
You know, I don't care what the date was when it was banned and all this other crap, you know, because he went on to test positive for another fight. You know, it irritates me, man. It really, really irritates me. You know, and what's eventually gonna happen, and I know none of us want to see this, is none of us want to see boxing come before any type of Senate committee hearing because they're investigating the sport for doping. You know, because a boxer was killed in the ring.
Yeah.
You know, you guys have to understand, and that's the way I know about, you know, these guys in the comment section who haven't fought, or just fans elsewhere who've never been in the ring before. I know you guys haven't been in there because when you're fighting a dude that naturally has power, that's one thing. You know, every time the dude touches you, it hurts. You know, you feel his punches. But when you're fighting a guy who has something that's unnatural in his system and is giving him unnatural ability and power, there's no way to, you know, reconcile with that. There's no way to get over that. You're in there with a guy that you just cannot beat. Yeah. And you guys don't seem to understand how dangerous that is. These guys aren't getting punched in the foot. They're getting punched in the fucking head.
Yeah.
You know, come on, think about that.
Yeah.
You know, I heard so many people, and I hate to bring this guy's name up because this topic is not on him, but I heard so many people say, when Floyd Mayweather was making a big deal about Manny Pacquiao and his possible doping. I heard so many people say, "Oh, if he's the best fighter in the world, he should fight him anyway." Yeah. He shouldn't care. What are you guys talking about? Are we still talking about boxing here?
They've never says. You understand. We're both fighters. Okay? Yeah. You gotta understand the majority, and this video is overdue about the mentality of a fighter. We should have been did this fucking video. Yeah. The majority of these motherfuckers out there won't even fight a nigga in the streets. Yeah. Let alone get in the ring and fight somebody for a fucking hobby and a paycheck. They're not gonna do that, fam.
Absolutely.
So that's why they expect these motherfuckers to be superheroes. Now, if you ask them, "Hey, do you think Floyd Mayweather's a superhero? Do you think that nigga like Superman?" He gonna be like, "Hell no, I hate fucking Mayweather and fucking Floyd Mayflower." They're gonna say dumb shit like that. But at the same time, they're like, "Oh, he's a roided up, you know, Bane-looking character. Doesn't matter. Fight him anyway."
Yep.
Well, you just basically saying that this nigga's like Superman then. Because you wouldn't fight him, nigga. Fuck out of here. Go ahead, man. Jesus.
Oh, man. But it's that's where we're at. That's where we're at with boxing. Like I said, I don't care how much I favor a guy. I don't care who it is, man. If you get caught with something in your system that's unnatural, you need to be punished.
Yes.
I mean harshly. A year-long suspension. You know, a year or more. You know, if you get caught, they need to put your name in the system and randomly test you anyway. You know, and the fighter should be charged, you know, from his purse. I mean, something has to happen, you know, because it's getting widespread and it's getting rampant it's running rampant in the sport. You know, to me, a guy having P.E.Ds in his system is comparable to having plaster of Paris in your gloves.
Good point.
You know, it's just that serious. You can kill the man that's in front of you, and you guys will sit up here and support this bullshit, man. And you know, you guys argue, you know, logistics or semantics, and you know, well, his A didn't test positive, but his B did, or his B tested positive and his A. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like when you have a guy like Alexander Povetkin, okay, who is, you have these circumstances behind the Deontay Wilder fight, and it's already shady. You know, we hear all of this stuff coming out. Oh, he tested positive before this date or after this date or whatever the case may be, and then he goes on to do it again.
Yeah.
And you guys sit around.
Don't give a fuck.
And and you wait for his billion-dollar manager or promoter or whoever this guy is to conduct some dumbass lie detector test or to have his blood retested. You sit there and you wait for it, not looking at the fact that the guy is for Povetkin. He's on Povetkin's side.
Dog, and they're not even, yeah, you're right. Nobody is mentioning that except the people that don't have an agenda. Yeah. We're the only motherfuckers saying, hey, Andre Ryabinski has paid for the test to be conducted in Russia.
Exactly.
Are you niggas not seeing this shit? Of course it's gonna come back positive that this motherfucker didn't take something.
Exactly.
Are you serious? Nigga, that's like me. That's like me. Okay. Y'all accuse me of being a fraud, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Sess goes and pays for me to take a fucking lie detector test to see if I'm a fraud, and we conduct it at my house with nobody here but the niggas that support me. And then we come out the house with the results. Oh, he passed the test. Get the fuck out of here.
Exactly.
I don't know, man. It's crazy, fam, and I like your point about saying it is very equivalent to what Antonio Margachito did with the plaster of Paris. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was gonna make the comparison to Louis Resto, and Panama Lewis. You see, a lot of people shunned Louis Resto. Shit, his boxing license was revoked, and he was never allowed to fight again after the miracle win against Billy Collins, right?
Yeah.
But see, the problem here is Louis Resto genuinely and adamantly states that he had no fucking clue Panama Lewis was doing this. And if you watch one of the documentaries that's out on him, he's really vocal about this. I mean, he's a poor man. He was a poor man. I don't even know if he's alive or not to this day. I think he's still alive. The documentary was some years back.
Yeah.
And he was a poor man. Like, he was sleeping like in a boxing gym. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
on a mattress. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything taken away from him. Now, he wasn't a world beater by any stretch of the imagination. But Billy Collins, if I'm not mistaken, was an undefeated prospect that was highly touted. And Louis Resto was somebody that was just supposed to go in there and be a punching bag for him. Well, when he turned that around, his opportunities were supposed to come at that point. But they never came because of something Panama Lewis did. Okay? Same thing happened with Aaron Pryor. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
The whole Alexis Arguello shit. So, Panama Lewis has that fucking reputation. Okay?
Yep.
We shun Louis Resto, but we don't say shit about Povetkin, Lucas Brown, etc. Who know exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
Right? And they get caught more than once in the same year.
Yep.
But we don't say shit about that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Complete and utter bullshit. Absolutely no reason why any of these guys, any of them, should be getting any fucking passes. Okay? Stop slapping these niggas on the wrist. Hand down some hefty punishment. This motherfucker gonna do it again. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a child. It's like a child. Child keep fucking up. What do? Some of you parents out there, you get the belt and you tap that ass. You know what I'm saying? And then the kid is more likely not to make that same mistake again. Because it was a hefty consequence. They're not trying to feel that again. That's exactly what needs to happen here. Of course, in a different way. You don't spank these niggas, but you take their money from them. You know what I'm saying? You take money from any man. Oh, he gonna be like, well, shit, nigga, I ain't doing that again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Time and money. Take time and money from these guys.
Word. Exactly.
A year out the ring and a hefty ass fine.
Yep. Exactly. I agree 100%. All right. You got anything you want to add to this, man?
Nah, man. That's it.
One thing I'm going to say before we close it. Us as the fans, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in that video that we had about Lucas Brown and Alexander Povetkin needing to be banned indefinitely from boxing. We as the fans need to do more to voice our opinion on these matters. Stop being fucking fanboys. Perfect example of not being a fanboy. Me and Sess just went in on Floyd Mayweather. Okay? I have been a Floyd Mayweather supporter ever since he beat Diego Corrales. I knew him before that, but I liked Shane Mosley better than Floyd Mayweather at that time.
Yeah.
But when Floyd beat Diego Corrales, who I was highly of. I thought Diego was the nigga at that time, fam. I was like, Diego Corrales. Before there was a Floyd Mayweather, Diego. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was beating Diego, fam.
Yeah.
But Floyd went in there and made this shit easy work. At that point in time, that's when I was like, this is the nigga right here. Nobody's beating him. And obviously I was correct, right? For Sess, it was when Floyd beat the dog shit out of Arturo Gatti. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So we've been fans of Floyd Mayweather for a very long time, okay? Like I said in the other video, we even own some Floyd Mayweather shit now. I don't know about Sess, but my shit ain't really made by TMT. My shit was made by some niggas in California. They like drew the damn symbol and shit on the tank that I have. And what's up. Yeah, they just superimposed a picture of Floyd Mayweather on the shirt that I have. So it ain't from TMT. I didn't directly give Floyd no fucking money. You know what I'm saying? But still, regardless, we still own Floyd Mayweather items. You know what I'm saying? Items with Floyd Mayweather's name or his face on it. But even then, we still had to call him out for his blatant fuckery. All right? Now, these guys don't have nowhere near the accolades that a Floyd Mayweather has. They have not done anywhere near what Floyd Mayweather has done for the sport of boxing. But for some fucking reason, and I know what the reason is, but for some fucking reason, you seem to support guys like Alexander Povetkin, even though he has blatantly shown that he doesn't give a fuck about the fans and he doesn't give a fuck about the rules. He's going to do whatever he wants to do because he has a multi-billion-dollar businessman backing him. Guaranteed if Andre Ryabinski said, you know what, fuck you, dog, I'm done. I hate you. I don't want to support you no more. Guarantee Alexander Povetkin be the cleanest boxer in the sport.
Oh, hell yeah.
Guaranteed. Nigga going to motherfucking going to church meetings and shit every Sunday and Wednesday. See that nigga in there praising God and shit, fam. You know what I'm saying? If Andre left his ass. Get the fuck out of here, man. It's all bullshit. So we need to voice our opinion and say we're not going to support that. If we are really, really advocates of the sport of boxing and we love the sport the way that we say we do, to the point where we're even ready to get into arguments with people on social media that we don't even fucking know, right? Well, then let's do the same thing and let's have the same fire when voicing our opinion in subjects such as cheating in the sport.
Absolutely.
All right, YouTube, do what you do in the comment section. Will be real. This is real talk for real fans. 1.